Baron Trump's lavish lifestyle. It's not surprising that Baron Trump's life in the White House is much different than all the first kids before him. But how different is it exactly? And is it true that Baron Trump has an extremely lavish life?
I discuss with him, I teach him what is right, what is wrong.
Baron Trump is the first boy to live in the White House after the Kennedy's son, so it's been over 50 years. But he's probably the only first kid in history who may consider the White House a downgrade. While living in a 3-storied penthouse in New York with his parents, he had a whole floor to himself. Baron's floor even used to have its own kitchen. The family's home in Trump Tower is basically like a royal palace. This apartment has diamonds, gold, and marble everywhere. However, at the White House, Baron enjoys plenty of lavish elements, like a swimming pool, movie theatre, basketball court, billiards room, bowling alley, and much more. The White House staff is very attentive when it comes to Baron's needs, and they deliver his favourite shampoo and toothpaste straight to the boy's personal quarters. Nonetheless, Baron didn't show much interest in moving to Washington. He wanted to stay in New York. Why does Melania call Baron Little Donald? Could it be because of his extra luxurious lifestyle? There is nothing extra for Melania when it comes to her precious son Baron, whom she spoils in an extravagant way.
I'm a full-time mother to our son Baron, an incredible boy.
Can you guess what type of body cream Melania encourages Baron to use? It's made of expensive caviar. The first son uses caviar cream from head to toe every night after his bath. This is how the First Lady commented on her son. He's a very strong-minded, very special, smart boy. Sometimes I call him Little Donald. He's a mixture of us in looks, but his personality is why I call him Little Donald. And this is what the family butler agrees with. He recalls that ever since Baron was a little kid, he would boss the housekeepers and servants around. Not only do Melania and the butler see Little Donald in Baron, but the first son himself wants to follow his father's footsteps. Ever since the kid was 5, he wanted to be a golfer and businessman. More proof that Baron prefers to be fancy like his dad. He has quite a taste for nice, elegant suits. Melania revealed that her teenage boy gets his desire to wear suits. He's not a sweatpants child. He doesn't mind putting on a suit, but not every day. And he likes to dress up, in a tie sometimes, like Daddy. But all of these luxuries don't mean that Baron is just slacking around. He's studying hard at school and is a bilingual kid. He speaks both English and his mother's native Slovenian fluently. And there's other proof that Baron is a rather serious young man. He doesn't use social media at all. His mom explains,
He doesn't have a social media yet. He's not interested in it. He's all into sport.
But it's not just his father's favorite golf. Much to everyone's surprise, Baron chose soccer as his go-to sport. Could it be because his father finds it hard to allow him to play American football?
I just don't like the reports that I see coming out having to do with football. I mean, it's a dangerous sport. And I think it's It's really tough. I thought the equipment would get better, and it has. The helmets have gotten far better, but it hasn't solved the problem.
Melania stated that no matter what job her son chooses, either an athlete or a businessman like his dad, she would always support him in any endeavours. Barron actually once expressed his desire to become a pilot. Do you think Barron's parents go over the top with luxuries in his life?